Hello everyone, and today we are back for another Loomian Legacy Showcase video, and today we're going to be re-showcasing Swirelle. It's actually been over a year since I showcased Swirelle, so I'm going to try it again. This might be one of the worst Loomians in the game that probably has the most overpowered ability, Appetite. Continually feeding on its sugary substance, this Loomian loses a little health each turn to boost 2 random stats. And I have Dodge. Yeah, this video is going to be very painful, especially when you see the teammates I have around Swirelle. I have Jetstream, Mud Spatter, and Perch as my other moves. And these are the TPs. I have 8 in the range defense, so Protagon +1, 88 in the health makes it an odd number. 151, and I have 200 in the speed, and the rest is into the energy to put us at 265. And yes, I'm using Cosmere Unleash with this. Yeah, this might be broken. I also have Infernix and Tyrex, so if there's something that Swirelle is weak to, I go into Infernix. If there's something that Cosmere is weak to, I go into either Tyrex or Eclipse. I got Luminami for pivot, and I got Colossotrops in case I find a time where I could potentially get a late game sweep. With that out of the way, let's see how Swirelle does in battle. Alright, we're into battle number 1 with Swirelle, and I placed my team members in a very specific way, so people don't obviously know what I'm trying to do here. I have Luminami and Infernix in front, and people will think, hey, they're using the Powered Napper duo. And hopefully they don't realize I have a Cosmere Unleashed and Swirelle on the same team. So, let's see what he does. He has that thing, which Luminami is an automatic bring. Unfortunately, there's that thing, which I have no Ice-type moves for. Okay, that's a little scary. Yeah, Gargolem defense form really stinks for this team. Really stinks. Especially with what I have. That is going to be relatively tough because it can Driving Force me, and it can kind of just destroy me if I'm not careful. Yeah, I have no Ice-type moves. Darn, if only I had one Ice-type on this team. I guess I'll bring Tyrex. Yeah, I'll bring Tyrex as there are not many ranged attackers on this team. They'll lead all with a Gargolem defense form. Also, I have nothing for barbs. Oh boy, I have nothing for barbs. That's gonna be bad. That's really bad. Although I don't think he's gonna stay into a Luminami when there's a potential, I don't think he'll stay into a Luminami when Frost Beam is a legitimate attack. Yeah, this team's gonna be horrible. Yes! The perfect swap-in! I want to beat Charonix with... Oh. I could still try to beat this with Luminami, though. I kind of have to, because I kind of have nothing else for it. So, he tried to predict Eclipse, but I win this matchup, so I might as well do this matchup. There you go. The Charonix is now low on health. I have Lantern and Swirelle in the back, but I can't obviously make a swap for it. I could also go for Flash and Flee here. I was going to go for another Wave Wrecker here, honestly. Yeah, he'll swap out into Samarine, which I have Thunder Chomp for. Oh my gosh, Luminami is putting everything together here. Thunder Chomp. I don't think he knows I have it. He doesn't. Please take out the Samarine in one hit. Base case scenario, take out the Samarine in one hit. And it doesn't, unfortunately. Uh-oh. And it's +1. Well, I gotta swap out after I defeat the Samarine. So, after he Thunder Chomps me and I live, I gotta swap out and save this for later. So that's what I will do. Just don't flinch. It doesn't. So, Samarine is dead. I have Luminami that can pivot. I'm not gonna pivot. I'm just gonna swap out. Save this for later. And then I'll see if I can find a good matchup. Who will you go into? I don't think I brought Eclipse, actually. As weird as it sounds. Okay, well, that's a free swap out, if I ever saw one. I'll go right into the Colossotrops just to say, hey, you're trying that. I'm not going to get Sat Planted. Problem is, I don't think I could actually hit the Florant. I don't think I can actually hit the Florant. We'll see, though. Okay, it's Life Drain Florant. Life Drain on Florant. I'll go for a bulk up. I'll go for one bulk up, and we'll see what you do next. I don't know how I'm going to break the Florant, because I don't have anything that hits it super effectively. Surprisingly, I don't have a Loomian that hits this super effectively. That sounds very weird. What? Well, unfortunately for you, Florant, you might have just made a massive mistake, and I might not even have to showcase Swirelle at all. You might have made the biggest mistake in your life. You might have just made the biggest mistake in your life. +3 now. +3. Is this +3? Yeah, that +3, because I used one bulk up. That was a massive mistake there, Florant. Absolute massive mistake. Absolute massive mistake. You get one banged. Okay. We might just get a sweep with Colossotrops without any problems. I guess I'll take a Colossotrop sweep in battle number 1, but does he have anything for us? I'm just trying to think. Does he have anything? Gardro, Clutch. Well, yeah, he does have something for it. Dang. And unfortunately, yeah, I have to sack this, but I will lose Gargolem Defense. Dang it, I'm gonna have to lose this. Oh, and I made a bad move as well. I got a crit. I made a bad move. I should have not done that move. Yeah, I should have went for a Timber Thrash. Dang it! I knew that was a bad idea. Unfortunately, I knew that was a bad idea. And I still fell for it. I still fell for it. Should have just Timber Thrashed. I don't have any priority on this team. I have no priority at all. The only thing I can do... Actually, no. We're fine. Because he didn't go for an Accelerate. He went for a Reflection Burst. Meaning I am okay. And I'm okay for a Jet Stream here. I'm okay to go with a Jet Stream just to KO the Gargolem. Or not the Gargolem, Gardrone. Problem is, he still has a Swirelle. Range defense. Oh, that's like the best possible one. Although, that's not so much. Although I do get +1 range defense, so that does help a little. But I gotta play very smart against that Tyrannox. Yeah, I gotta play smart against this Tyrannox, which I'll go for one dodge. And then I'll go for a Jet Stream. I'll be what I do. Give me +1 ranged attack. Give me +1 ranged attack. Oh! Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Fortunately, I did not get my attack increase. I'll just go for another Jet Stream. I should be able to still live 1 Frost Beam because it's not Stab. It's not Stab from the Tyrannox. Yeah, I should still be able to live 1 Frost Beam. Okay. Yes, I still do live 1. And bang, that's good. There's my melee defense increase. And there's my... Yes, +2 range defense. That's good. We'll go for a Jet Stream just to KO the Tyrannox. And then I'm going to get Driving's Force. No, he's saving it. He's saving it for later. There is the Gargolem defense, which throws everything off. Throws everything through a loop, unfortunately. There's a range attack increase. I might as well just attack it. Because if the Gargolem defense KOs me, I'm going right into Cosmere. That's the thing. I can go right into Cosmere. He's probably just going to place Barbs, though. But even then, does that really help him that much? The Tyrannox, maybe. That +1 ranged attack really did help. I'm not going for a dodge. It's too risky. Because he could just go for the Barbs immediately. And that could mess us up. I might as well just get the attack off. Oh, no. Are you kidding? He's stat boosting himself. He's Tamp Gargolem. Tamp Gargolem. I now need Swirelle to win us the game now. He probably also has Driving's Force, unfortunately. Meaning that, yeah, I'm dead by the one tamped Gargolem. Slap down. Am I dead? I live, but I get no health back. And also, I don't get Swirelle health back anymore, neither. I do get one more there. Right? Yeah, that does not help. I gotta go into Cosmere and win with that. That's kind of what I have there. Alright, we'll just go for another attack. We have attacking moves. I'm not going to perch because he's just going to Driving Force. Nope, he slapped down. I'll give Appetite to my Cosmere now. And I'll go for one bulk up. I just want to see if you actually have that, you know. I just want to see if you actually have that one move. I'll go for one bulk up. I just want to see, do you actually have that one move? I think I lost to a Tamp Gargalo. So do you have Driving Force? Do you have Driving Force? You know, you just go for Slapdown, which I live amazingly, by the way. No Mind Essence, but that doesn't matter too much. I can go for Ancient Type move. Please give me melee attack. Really? Like the two worst ones. Brilliant. Brilliant RNG. Yeah, that's the thing with Appetite. You gotta rely on RNG to work. Oh! Well, that helps. Critical hit. Okay, well, I guess I didn't need Appetite RNG. I just needed RNG from the critical hit god. So, I guess Swirelle and Cosmere is gonna win us the game by a lucky crit. Yeah, critical hits. They're fair and balanced. Not. I kind of feel bad for my opponent now. At least I was able to showcase Appetite and how OP it is. Let's head into battle number 2 with Swirelle. Alright, battle number 2 with Swirelle, and let's see what you have. Another one of those. Also, Deludrix kind of throws the strategy out of the window. Yeah, I kind of have nothing. Oh, I have this for Deludrix, so that's fine. Sachi, very interesting. I don't usually see Sachi that often. So it's always cool to see one. I guess I'll bring you. I kind of have nothing for the Pyrolite. At least nothing consistent for it. Tyrex could be really good, but also can't at the same time. There's also that thing. I don't know what the move here should be. Actually, I know, I'll go with the Infernix lead. I'll go with the Infernix lead here on the Dragodyne. No, he goes on the Mocho. He goes for the Mocho play, which this is a bad matchup for him. So Fire Breath is basically free, unless this is Rageful Plushie, which I heavily doubt. This is a ranged defensive Infernix with Power Napper. Thing is, a lot of people don't know what Infernixes I use. I have 3 different ones. My Gamma one is my melee defensive Scorching Skid one. I have my Pyro one, and this is my Return to Sender ranged defensive one. And the thing is, the person I'm battling is one of my fans. He probably watches all my videos, so he probably doesn't know which Infernix I'm using. He might know now, though. Oh, that sucks. That's bad. The reason he didn't know right off the bat, it looks like. And Deep Freeze is a really huge threat. And now Dragodyne comes in for free and just wrecks everything. I think. I'm dead by a Dragodyne, aren't I? Aren't I just dead by a Dragodyne now? He's gonna go into Dragodyne and win now. Okay. No. Best. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't care if you go for a Zip Zap because I'm going Luminami. I could save this Infernix for later. Yes. Thank gosh. Thank gosh. Like, I don't want to take a +2 hit, so that's why I'm swapping out, even though I could technically just get the HP back. But yeah, I'll just go into Luminami. Even if it's Zip Zap, I'll be okay. Douse. Ow. I'll go for a Flash and Flay. Yeah, I'll go for Flash and Flay. Because he'll probably just go for a Zip Zap. Yep, Zip Zap. Which I live extremely well, because this is my really bulky Luminami. I have less bulk on the melee side, but more on the range. Oxydrake takes a hit. That's big. This could be a good matchup for Swirelle. Unless it's Rageful Plushie. It's not. And I got a critical hit, which is awesome. Okay, it is Rageful Plushie, so we'll just go into Swirelle and just get rid of this Oxydrake before it has any chance of sweeping me. Very unlucky crit on his part. I'm actually getting a little bit luckier with the crits today, unfortunately. Like, It's good for me, but not good for him. I'll go for just a... do I just... No, I gotta play it safe. I gotta play it safe with the Mud Spatter. Swirelle is in. Oh, dodge Oxydrake. Dodge Oxydrake. Dodge Rageful Plushie. Gold... I think Alpha Gold Oxydrake. Interesting. I'll just Mud Spatter because... Yeah, I have to. And he loses Oxydrake. There we go, Swirelle. I got into a very good matchup. Now, give me good melee defense, range. I need ranged attack. I only have +1 ranged attack. I need ranged attack. The Ludrix is still on his team. Yeah, there's the Ludrix. I'll just go for 1 dodge. I'll go for 1 dodge. This is a great time to go for a dodge. I don't know which Deludrix this is. I don't know if this is a Clutch Plushie or if this is Specialty Boots. I'm not sure. I've battled so many Deludrixes, and half of them are... Oh, whoa, oh, God. Oh, boy. Downpour, he predicted my dodge. Range defense, that's good. And speed, so now I outspeed the Deludrix. But yeah, you're probably a Clutch Plushie Deludrix if you are a Downpour one. Downpour and Deludrix just isn't the best, I guess, unless you're Clutch Plushie. I think it's better on its pre-evolved form, though. Oh, it's not Clutch Plushie. Then what set was that Deludrix then? What set was that Deludrix? I don't know. Whatever it was, the Deludrix is out of the picture. And Swirelle is heavily buffed up now. Especially now it's heavily buffed up for that Dragodine. Oh, and the Tyranix. And I don't want Tyranix to get free setup, so I'm just gonna go for a Jetstream. It will get it down to half, hopefully. Yeah, half health. Cross Beam, I have +1 range defense, so I should be able to live the hit. Yes, I do. I'm just happy it did not critical hit. Now we'll go for another ranged attack. Oh, that's so risky. Oh, this is tough. I'm not taking a crit, but that Dragodine could full out sweep me now. That's scary to think about, that a Dragodine could sweep me right off the face of the planet. That's a very scary thought to have. A Dragodine sweeping me. Like, I do outspeed it, but I'm screwed if his last one's Dragodine. It is. Dodge on the first turn. Dodge on the first turn. We're just gonna stall this out. Yup, we'll dodge on the first turn. I kind of don't know what to do here, because, yeah, it's going to get a free +1 otherwise. If I don't do this, it's the only play I can do. There's a dodge. Let's see what you do. Jetstream, surprisingly. Wow. It didn't go for Draco Beam. Honestly, kind of shocked it didn't go for Draco Beam. Okay, then. I'll just go for a wait. Try to get my energy back, and maybe I can one-bang the Dragodine with Swirelle. Swirelle is OP with Appetite, and it's extremely annoying to beat. Thank gosh it's only going for Jetstream and not for the other move, Draco Beam. Oh my gosh, I might be able to one-bang the Dragodine now. Please, one-bang it. One-bang it, please, one-bang it. One-bang it! Yes, that is huge. Is that his last one? It is. Alright, battle number 3, and let's see what you have. Unfortunately, this person might have a strategy that might be even more OP than the Appetite Cosmere one. The Specialization Cosmere one. Well, we'll see which strat wins. The Appetite Cosmere or this one. I hate to say it, I think he's going to win this because Meditoad, Tyrex isn't the worst, but yeah, Wintrex, all his Loomians can pretty much hit Swirelle, which is not great for me. I could definitely bring you for the Valkyrie, so there's that, and for the Infernix. I'm just trying to think, what is the best play? I could bring you for the Eclipse, but I need Tyrex. I need it. Actually, I know what I'm going to do. I'll lead off with you and hope you're not Cycle Slap, which you probably will be, knowing my luck. I want Tyrex so bad, but I'm not going to bring Tyrex. It's probably a massive mistake. Meditoad lead. Alright. Infernix lead on the Metatoad. Does he know what Infernix said I run? I'll test him. He doesn't. Rage defense! Please one-bang it. That's not even close to one-shotting. So that means Mud Spatter should be enough for Mud Spatter, right? Thank gosh. Well, now Speckmuir is OP. That's the biggest thing. And I don't have a mental type. Oh. Should've. Yep. Darn. Yeah. Not bringing Tyrex. Great idea, Josh. Not bringing Tyrex. Brilliant idea. I'm dead. Aren't I? Am I just dead? I think I'm just flat out dead. Aren't I? Smash. Ow. Tons of damage. I'll just go for the Flash and Flay. He just left the game. We'll do one more battle. He tried to get Speckmuir on me, but I didn't allow it. So we're going to into one more battle. This one, which Cosmere strat is this one? Analyze Cosmere? I guess technically, that could be actually kind of powerful, but it's not as good as Boast. It could also be, I don't know. I guess it's just Cosmere, so I guess it's just Cosmere. It could be Total Eclipse one now, which that is legit. That is a legit concern if it is. This time I won't make my mistake and bring Tyrex. Another Sachi. 2 Sachis today. That's cool to say. I just don't know what else I will bring. I'll bring you, I guess. Just trying to think of a move. This will be my lead, I think. I'll lead off with Luminami again. Oh, did he really get the Sea Drake lead? That sucks. Well, how am I going to beat Sea Drake? With everything I have, how am I going to beat Sea... Can I tell you the fun fact about this battle? How do I possibly beat Sea Drake? How do I possibly beat a Thorn Slam in my face? I kind of can't. I might be able to live one Thorn Slam, but that might be it. And I'm screwed otherwise. I am hopelessly screwed. I am hopelessly screwed by a Sea Drake. I should have brought Colossotrops. Just for this. What do? I can't bring in Tyrex, he'll give it a +1. I can't bring in Swirelle because he'll just... That's probably the only play I can do. And I have no defenses on it. I have no idea what to do here. You resist, right? You gotta resist. No, you Primal Slash. Although, I should outspeed you. That's the only thing I will say. We'll see. That's the thing. If you are Boots, you outspeed me. If not, then I get a free hit on you. And before losing Cosmere. Now, that's the plan. You are not Boots. You went for Primal, and I'm dead, aren't I? Yeah. Fun fact. I am screwed. I think I am hopelessly screwed. But no, that means the Clip should outspeed you. So I will go into this. I honestly don't even care if he goes into his own Eclipse, because I have to make this move. I don't care. There's nothing else I can do. I will get swept if I went for a Raging Howl and he stays in. There was no other move to make there. There was no other move. I'm okay with that play. I'll go into Tyrex because I resist Raging Howl. And we'll see what we do next. He's probably going to predict Tyrex, though. Will he? No. He's going to predict it. I think I'm screwed. I should have picked level 100. Because I can't stall out the... there's no way I can stall out one of the Loomians. I can't stall out that Sea Drake. Disperse. Well, okay. If Sea Drake comes back in, I get big boy damage. Not going for Scapegoat because I'll just give it 2 attacks. So, not going for Scapegoat here. Not going with the Earthquake. He has to swap out. Sea Drake, he has to save that Sea Drake. The way I win this battle is if I can get Swirelle in early. If I can get Swirelle in early, so it gets set up, and then I hopefully win with that. Oh boy, he's relying on Eclipse to win. Are you kidding? Is it really? I swear, if this Eclipse flinches down my Tyrex and wins, I am going to lose it. It's gonna flinch me down. It's going to freaking flinch me down. And there's nothing I can do about this. Because I have no other backup. I could technically just go into my own Eclipse and get myself a +1, but he's at +1. He'll beat my Eclipse. So, I'm kind of screwed. I have to not have this Eclipse flinch me down. If it flinches me down, my RNG strike, my bad RNG strikes. He swaps into Protagon, which is bad. That's bad. That's bad. Only got a melee, though. Oh, yeah, there comes my RNG. There goes my RNG. You gotta love it. You got to love it. I'll just go into Luminami, and I'll pivot. Went back into Sea Drake again. No! Baby. The thing that sucks is Mega Chomp is not enough from this distance to KO it. I might as well go for one, then. Yep, Thorn Slam. I live one hit. Barely. Barely live a hit. And it's gonna live. Yeah, it's nowhere near enough. So, you know what? Take out my Lumina. Just take me out. I have nothing else I can do in this matchup. The only way I can possibly win this battle, there's only one way I can win this battle. I wish I lived that, but of course I didn't. There's only one way I can live this battle. Win this battle is if I can get Swirelle buffed up so much to the point that it just one-bangs everything. Dodge. Dodge. Bang. That's one attack. Thorn Slam. You miss. Range defense is not bad. Speed's awesome, actually. Now, this takes out the Sea Drake, because he's low enough. It better. It does. Thank gosh. Now, what's next? Eclipse is probably next. I need ranged attack. Melee defense is not going to cut it. It's not going to cut it. I got ranged defense, though, so that's not terrible. He has options, though. Yeah, there's his option. But no, he gets only melee. He only gets melee. That's fine. I'll go for a dodge. No, I'll get dodged into Deja Vu. But no, I outspeed it. I outspeed it, though, right? I outspeed it. Okay, I outspeed it, so he can't Deja Vu me. He can't. I need range. Give me range. Give me range! Oh my god. Like, this is what I need to rely on for the battle. I need to rely on RNG to win now. That does nothing. That did nothing. Thunder Strike, super effective. Ow! Ow! Melee. Speed! My art, give me ranged attack or ranged defense. Don't give me these useless ones. Oh my gosh, my RNG. Dart Blast, okay. He's trying to predict. Swap. Melee defense. Range defense at least. At the very least, I got ranged defense. At the very least. Still no ranged attack, though. Still no ranged attack. And this is not super effective anymore because I used a perk. Apparently, everything just has to go wrong in this battle. We can't have anything go right in this battle, apparently. We just need absolute heck to happen. I'm down to 2 Loomians to my name. I am screwed. He swaps into something I can't beat, probably. Yep, something I probably can't beat. Hilarious. I did get half his health down at least, but nothing I can do. I can't beat this guy. I can't do it. The RNG hit me at the wrong time. I knew my RNG was doing too well earlier. I knew my RNG was too good earlier that I wouldn't get it now. I knew it. I can't beat that Eclipse and Protagon and that and his last one at the same time. I actually lost with this. I actually lost with Sea Drake. Maybe he's not very nimble. Go for Raging Howl. Oh. Okay. Alright. Do half. Alright. I can KO you, maybe. Please outspeed it. Outspeed it, please. Alright. Live! Yes, it lived. It lived, it lived, it lived. Maybe it isn't over yet. Maybe it isn't over yet. Maybe this battle isn't over. He has a Protagon, Garlash. There's Protagon. That's fine. That's okay. I have an idea for this thing. I still don't know what his last one is. I'll go into the Tyrex. I'll do it now, and then I'll go for Scapegoat, I think, to get my Milkshake off. And then I'll decide what to do from there. Dart Burst? No, it's gonna daze me. There's my Milkshake, at least. Okay, I only hit 2 attacks. I'll go for Scapegoat now. Oh, he stayed in. He's relying on Protagon. I don't think it KOs my Scapegoat, though. And if it doesn't, there's a legit shot. If it doesn't KO my Scapegoat, there's a legit shot. It doesn't get rid of it. That means the Garlash has to take an Earthquake. And then it's down to the last Loomian. It's going to be down to the last Loomian. Whatever it is. There's his last Loomian. No, it's Sachi. Sachi wins it, I think. Nothing I can really do about it, I don't think. Yeah, because outspeeds me. Yeah, I wish I went into the Garlash first. Doesn't quite KO it, but that's not really shocking. The only way I can win this battle now is if I outspeed both his Sachi and his Garlash, which I don't think I outspeed the Garlash. Maybe unless it's a very brawny Garlash. Maybe it's a very brawny one, and then I live. So, let's see. It's going to be down whatever his Garlash is. Whatever his Garlash is determines this battle. This could also be a very nimble Sachi, and that could also outspeed me altogether. That's another thing. This could also be a very nimble Sachi. It is a very nimble Sachi for some strange reason. God dang it! Very nimble Sachi! Well, I just lost with Appetite. That's the most embarrassing loss of all time. To be fair, that was the battle where I got RNG'd on. I mean, my Swirelle got critted. I didn't get ranged attack. I lost my Cosmere to a Sea Drake, which I had nothing for besides you. Like, to be fair, I have my excuses in that, but I lost with Appetite. I lost with Appetite. There's no... that's embarrassing. Probably the most embarrassing loss of all time on the channel. That is embarrassing. I'm a little upset by that. Anyway, Appetite Swirelle is still really good, but unless you're Joshua Star 77, you could sweep every team with it. Unless you're Joshua Star 77, then you never get ranged attack, and then you get critted by a Thunderstrike on a perch where you're not super effective to. So, yeah. It's how it goes sometimes. Hope you guys enjoyed this video regardless, and I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!